What is it now? Very well. You thought of that? Very well. Greetings. I must hunt soon. Agreed. You thought of that? What? What, mortal? Agreed. What is it now? Very well. Greetings. Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now?
Hello there.
We need more gold. What, mortal?
Greetings, friend.
What is it now? Greetings. Agreed. That was my plan. Death rages. Agreed. What is it? First blood. Greetings. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. I hunger. You thought of that? Death rages. Very well. Agreed. Die. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? What, mortal? Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. Greetings. What, mortal? Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. Very well. That was my plan. What, mortal? What is it now? Greetings. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now? What, mortal? What is it now? I must hunt soon. What, mortal? Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? What is it now? Very well. Agreed. What, mortal? You thought of that? I hunger. Greetings. What, mortal? Agreed. You thought of that? What is it now? Die. Agreed. You thought of that? Greetings. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Very well. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? Very well. Greetings. That was my plan. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Greetings. Very well. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? Greetings. Agreed. What is it now? Greetings. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now? Greetings. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. Very well. Greetings. I must hunt soon. Agreed. Very well. What is it now? Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that?
Insufficient mana.
That was my plan. What, mortal? You thought of that? Agreed. Greetings. Very well. I hunger. That was my plan. Agreed. What, mortal? Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Death rage. I hunger. What is it now? That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. What, mortal? Greetings. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. Agreed. What, mortal? Very well. You thought of that?
Hello there.
That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Very well. Greetings. That was my plan. You thought of that? What, mortal? That was my plan. What is it now? I must hunt soon. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well.
Our allies' hero has been slain.
That was my plan. What is it now? Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? Very well. Greetings. What more? You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Greetings. You thought of that? Very well. Must hunt soon. Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. What, mortal? You thought of that? That was my plan. Death rages. Very well. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Agreed. What, mortal? You thought of that?
Your mana is depleted.
Very well. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Greetings. What?
Greetings, friend.
I must hunt soon. Very well. What, mortal? What is it now? Greeting. I must hunt soon. What is it now? Greetings. What is it now? That was my plan. You thought of that? Greetings. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan.
We're under attack!
What, mortal? Very well. What is it now? Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. What is it now? Very well. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that. Greetings. Agreed. You thought of that. Very well. You thought of that. What, mortal? Greetings. Agreed.
Our allies' hero has been slain. We're under attack! Our allies' hero has been slain.
You thought of that? What, mortal? Greetings. Agreed. What is it now? I must hunt soon. I must hunt soon. Agreed. Greetings. Very well. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. What is it now? That was my plan. You thought of that? I must
Double kill!
Very well. That was my plan.
Our allies' hero has been
What,
slain.
mortal? Agreed. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Very well. What is it now? That was my plan. Greetings. Agreed. I must hunt soon. I hunger. What, mortal? What is it now? What, mortal? What is it now? What, mortal? What is it now? I must hunt soon. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? What is it now? Very well. That was my plan. Greetings. Very well.
Double kill! Our allies' hero
That
has been
was my
slain.
plan. What is it now? Die. Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. What, mortal? You thought of that? Death rages. I hunger. Very well. That was my plan.
We're under attack!
You thought of that? Agreed. What is it now? Greetings. What is it now? You thought of that? Greetings. I must hunt soon. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Greetings. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? What, mortal? Very well. Agreed. I must...
We're under attack!
You thought of that? Very well. What, mortal? You thought of that?
Our allies' hero has been
Agreed.
slain.
Very well. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Die. You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that? Very well. Death rages. That was my plan. Agreed. Greetings. Very well. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. What, mortal? That was my plan. Greetings. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Very well. Agreed. Very well.
We're under attack!
What is it now? Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. I must hunt soon. What is it now? I must hunt soon. What, mortal? Greetings.
Our allies' hero has been slain.
Agreed. That was my plan. Hunt soon. Your soul is mine. What is it now? Die. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Death rages. Agreed. Very well.
Our allies' hero has been slain.
Agreed. What, mortal? Very well. I must hunt soon. Greetings. What is it now? That was my plan. You thought of that? What, mortal? What is it now? What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Agreed. Greetings. Very well. That was my plan. Die. You thought of that? What is it now? What, mortal? What is it now? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Greetings. What, mortal? Very well. I must hunt soon. What, mortal? Greetings. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. What, mortal? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. I must hunt soon. You thought of that? Agreed. Very well. What, mortal? Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. Very well. That was my plan. Death rages. I hunger. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Very well. Greetings. What is it now? Die. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. Death rages. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. You thought of that? Agreed. You thought of that? I must hunt soon. I hunger. Death rages. That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. That was my plan. Very well. Agreed. Very well. Double kill! My plan. Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. What, mortal? Greetings. Agreed. I hunger. You thought of that? What, mortal? Agreed.
Our allies hero has been slain.
Agreed. That? Very well. I must hunt soon. Die. Agreed. What is it now? Very well. That was my plan. What, mortal? I must hunt soon. Agreed. You thought of that? What, mortal? That was my plan. You thought of that? That was my plan. Agreed. I must hunt soon. Greetings. Very well. You thought of that? That was my plan. I hunger.
We're under attack!
Very well. Agreed. That was my plan. What is it now? You thought of that? That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? What? That was my plan. Very well. You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Agreed. That was my plan. Hunt soon. What, mortal? What is it now? I must hunt soon. What is it? I must hunt soon. Agreed. You thought of that? Death rages. Die.
We're under attack!
Everything was you. Who'd you want to kill?
That was my plan. Death rages. Agreed.
You want axe?
We're under attack!
What you want?
Die. I must hunt soon. That was my plan.
You that?
You thought of that? Death rages.
Our allied hero has been slain!
What is it?
Double kill!